Happy Saturday! So this is November 30th, and this is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. To me, Thanksgiving is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 4 days. Okay. We will include Black Friday as Thanksgiving. So this is Let's Meet on Twitch, episode 7. And I have here a returning champion who is actually going to be co-hosting with me. And this is Lee Grotto. How are you, Lee?
Recording in progress. Hi, how are you? And welcome everyone to my podcast as well. This is episode 211 of State of the Arts, the holiday special. And this week, for the first time ever, I am collaborating with another podcaster. I am doing a crossover episode with Dean Aquino, aka Wild Gold Dean, on his podcast on Twitch called Let's Meet on Twitch. And this is such a great idea. I'm honored to be here. And I'm so glad we're finally pulling this off. And we're also joined today by Josh Berkowitz, a good friend of ours. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a really good Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Yay. So Lee is returning champion for my podcast, and this is Josh's first time. And he's been waiting for so long, waiting very patiently to be one of my guests of this podcast. And we have a second person actually, fourth person, but second cosplayer who might be joining. I'm just updating it here, but while we're at it, the first thing is, and we're gonna get to the second screens. I actually want to show you something. Look, so you'll see it on the second screens. I hope you're ready for this.
See
So
it.
let's meet on Twitch, episode 7, Thanksgiving Talk and Cosplayer Interview. Look at that.
It
What
looks
do you
really.
see there?
That's funny, actually.
Is that Can that thing play? Oh, it's playing now, right? Oh, it's not playing. Oh well. So this person is shaking with the turkey on her head. So yeah, so those who are in the audio part, the I don't know what show this is, but I always like to make something that's funny so we can get the blood flowing, start to laugh and all that. So this is one of the things where I want to do more of this. So we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving, and we're also gonna talk about we're gonna talk about cosplay. This it's been I think it's my first time interviewing cosplayers. So Josh is number one on this one. I know.
Awesome. I'm so happy to be number one.
Yeah, so
Well,
I know
for now.
Lee has done a few cosplay interviews herself too, and a whole range.
Yes, I have. I've had several cosplayers on my podcast, and it's always an interesting topic, always makes for a great episode.
All right,
Definitely
so
love cosplay.
yeah. So let's start this off while we're waiting for a friend. If she doesn't show up, that's okay, but if she shows up, then I'll get to the question. So on the second screens, I have a few questions. How is your Thanksgiving? What are you Oh, that's a typo. What are you thankful? What are you Oh yeah,
Thankful
what are you
for.
thankful for? Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
thankful for? What other holidays are you celebrating during the winter? So one question at a time. So Josh, since you are our guest, you get to start.
Okay. Well, I celebrate Thanksgiving with my cousins at her house, my cousin Brittany. Um, and it was very nice. We had a lot of really good food. I was stuffed the next day. We had stuffing, turkey, mac and cheese. We had She makes like this marshmallow sweet potato. It was like so good.
What is it called?
Um, I don't know, but it was like really, really good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so good. She had like a bunch of food, so like a lot of really good food that my other cousin had when I went to her house last year. Um, Less people, but it was still very festive, and I got to talk to my family, got to got to catch up with them. So it was very, very fun. And of course, I watched the Thanksgiving Day parade in the morning, which I always do.
Oh, by the way, the Thanksgiving Day parade is where we are. Well, actually, I'm in Queens, you're in White Plains, Lee, so they're in Manhattan. But tell us where you are right now because it looks very bright outside.
I'm at my parents' house in Boca Raton, Florida.
Oh
What's the temperature
wow.
there?
It's been really warm, but I think today it's a little cool today.
Well, you gotta give me numbers.
Okay. Um, let me see if I can
Like
go
last time
to
you
the
told me it was
weather.
83 degrees.
Let me go to the weather app real quick and
Yeah.
see. Okay.
So while he's looking, how's your Thanksgiving, Lee?
I actually went to the parade with some of my cousins.
Oh, wow.
It was pouring rain.
Oh, yes.
I haven't been there since I was 4 years old, and it's just ironic. The first time I went, it was pouring.
It's a donkey. I see a donkey. No.
Oh
Right,
no, it's a kitty cat. That's
Oh,
why I
right.
kitty cat.
It's so cute. Right now it's 75 degrees in Boca Raton.
Oh, that's short sleeve. Oh, you're wearing a short sleeve, of course. That's short sleeve weather.
send that up
Yeah.
here.
No, not here. My watch tells me 39 degrees, and I
That's
live by the water.
that's why I said send that up here. We want that in New York.
We'll
No,
try when I go back next week.
Bring it with you.
I'll
yeah,
try.
bring in the warmth. All right, so but I've went to the Thanksgiving Day parade a few times. You have to get there around what, 6 a.m. or 5 a.m.?
Mhm. Yeah, I was up at 4.
Oh
Oh shoot.
wow.
Did you go into those risers? Do you know those big seats? They're not that many public viewing areas. But have
No, we're actually in the mall at Columbus Circle, and we're looking out the window because it was pouring
Ooh.
so bad
oh,
when
I
we
know
came.
what you're talking about. It's
I
pretty.
love that area. That's a very nice area.
I miss that area. I still call it Time Warner Center. I think it has a different name now.
Yeah, I think it does.
But I guess those people were fighting for space, like, oh, I gotta see, oh, you got.
We had a friend of ours went to the parade, and he was had a like a rain jacket and an umbrella, and he was just like in the watching the parade in the rain.
Well,
I haven't.
we had 2 young children with us too. One of my cousins has 2 little boys, and it was, we had to take care of them and, manage walking through the crowd and getting a spot. And it was pouring rain. It was it was a lot.
I mean, even if it's on a sunny day, when I last time I went, it was pretty cold, but it was dry. And that was already an obstacle course because people, I mean, this is before COVID. People were just still acting like, oh, get out of the way. Why are you pushing me? You're in New York City. This is grit. This is called grit and grinding, and you gotta hustle. You gotta go. What are you doing here? So it's like you're trying to get through the crowd. You're trying to see. You have this little space, and you say excuse me, and then people will say what WTF, all that stuff. So it reminded me of when I went to the Christmas lighting ceremony at
Yes,
Rockefeller
in
Center.
Rockefeller
yes,
Center, yeah, of
yes.
I went
course.
there once. I am never going back again.
What?
No, no, that's enough. No, I saw Mariah Carey. I didn't meet her. I saw Prince Royce, but I saw a little bit. But all I saw is just basically lots of people, and I don't think any of them are from the tri-state area. I think you hear a lot of accents. So yeah, I just
So
went,
they're
no, that's
probably
it.
not from New York then. They're probably
Oh,
from other places.
You
oh.
get a lot of tourists.
It's mostly
Yeah,
tourists. I don't know about the Thanksgiving
yeah,
Day parade, but I think there are a lot of tourists. So
yeah.
you have to come prepared. Yeah, I always carry 3 battery packs. You have to charge them fully. Always bring a big water bottle. Even if it's cold outside, you still get dehydrated because you will be doing your cardio, all that stuff. But hey, as long as you have fun, right? I know it's you've been drenched, but took a lot of pictures.
I took some.
Yeah.
It was kind of tough with the rain and all. And I got a little bit of a video of the balloons passing outside when we're in the mall through the window.
Hmm.
Some Minnie Mouse go by and Bluey go by. I actually have a friend who was under Smokey the Bear. He was holding the rope, one of the ropes for Smokey the
Yeah,
Bear. But
it
I didn't
wasn't
get to
too
see
windy.
him because it was way
Yeah,
too crowded.
it
um
wasn't too windy, was it? No.
It was kind of windy earlier in the
Oh, okay.
morning, but the wind died down.
They brought the balloons lower because I remember there was 2 years ago. You know, Barney. I think it was on Herald Square. Barney, it got so windy because when you're surrounded by buildings, it gets very windy, and it hit a light pole, and just Barney just ripped into shreds.
oh
Oh
boy.
no!
Oh
I did not
no.
know about that. It's
Yeah.
Wait, did you
horrible.
see that?
I didn't know about that. I never I never saw it on TV.
Let me see. This is
Take a
I may have a picture, and
Oh,
this is going to be this is going to be live.
Oh
Let's see.
boy.
Don't worry, I have the technology. Lee knows because I remember I
yes,
never heard of capital steps. Remember that?
yes,
And then
Yeah.
ta-da,
yes, of course.
ta-da! I got the
Do you have a favorite balloon in the Do you have a favorite balloon in the parade?
Oh, that's a good question. You know what? I saw the gummy bear balloon, the company that puts out gummy bears. I think it's a new one this year. They had their own balloon,
oh
and
wow.
so yeah, I really like that one. But of course, my favorite was always Snoopy since I was a child. I love Snoopy. You can't beat
Oh.
Snoopy. I mean, he's the champion.
My
Uh,
favorite is always Pikachu and Eevee balloon. That's my favorite.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
yes, that's definitely my favorite. The one that she was talking about. That's definitely my favorite balloon.
Oh, well, they were all adorable. I'm a Pikachu fan
I
too.
like most of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pikachu and Eevee. I love Eevee a little bit more than Pikachu, but they're still really cute,
They
and
Yeah.
are,
I
yes.
love Pokemon. Pokemon's my child was my childhood.
All
So
right.
I
Second
always.
screens.
Oh,
Take a
looks like
look.
Oh my god!
So
that's
the light pole on if I can move, if you can see my mouse, let me see if you can see my mouse. This is the light pole that it hit. Because of that, you see the tear over there.
Yeah, I see it. It's like deflating a little bit.
Oh no,
It's
it deflated a lot. So just
it's
only in the
deflated.
torso. So you notice that in for some balloons they pump in different places. That's why the head is still intact. So yeah, it got so windy that they were trying to control it. That's why they always keep it low.
Looks like there's like
what does
there's
what
a
does that
hole in it.
Isn't
what
that
does that
crazy?
gosh, I can't believe
Yeah. I
All
can't
right.
believe
See,
it.
so that anyway. So the next question, and look, actually, let me share you my Thanksgiving. Look at the second screen again. Look at this. So this is actually, whoa, it didn't show up. Sorry. It's see, I'm like the host in the control room. This is my Thanksgiving. Well, it's not
Whoa.
my all of it's not my food actually. The one on the right over here is turon. That's a Filipino food. All right. So this is a Filipino American setup, so to speak. All right. And so we went to our god relative's place last no 2 nights ago. Oh, time flies. So here it is. So there's the apple pie, there's the pumpkin pie, this is the apple cider donuts, cookies, salad. This is I think pork. This is fried chicken. I hear some typing going on here. Someone typing?
I'm not typing. I
Not
just
me.
I plugged in my phone to charge it because it's down to 20%, so maybe
Ooh.
that's causing some static.
Oh wow. I heard that something like that.
Yeah,
This
that's what I
is
heard.
yeah, this is lasagna. I can't even see this. Oh, this is macaroni and cheese. This is a Filipino version macaroni and cheese. I forgot what this one is. Kare kare. It's like it's a peanut butter based. This is pancit. That's the noodles.
Oh, that's my
This
favorite Filipino
this
dish.
is pancit. This one here. This is Filipino spaghetti. and then this is rigatoni, I believe.
Ooh,
So, and then there was other
yummy.
food as well. There was shrimp, and then there was what we call pancit molo. It's a soup. So it's a wonton soup that my mom really loves. It's a Filipino edition for that. So, all right. So for Thanksgiving, gratitude is the attitude. That's in my opinion. All right. So
Yes.
what are you thankful for? Who wants to start?
Um,
Josh should start. He's our guest.
Yes. Go ahead,
okay.
Josh.
I'm thankful for, of course, you guys for letting me come onto this podcast.
Thank you.
Thankful. Yes, I'm thankful for my friends and family. I'm thankful for all the support that I had to go through this past month. It's been a crazy ride, but I will be landing on my feet next week, so that's a good thing.
All right. We have a friend here.
Hey.
Yes,
Hi.
she's back.
Hey.
Un- Hi, Ara.
Hi,
I just
Ara.
realized you were there. Did you? I hope you didn't wait too long. Yes. Everything okay?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm still eating in a Japanese restaurant. It's really loud here, so I'll have to chat in the chat box.
Okay, no problem. So I'll take you off the screen. So what you'll do is I'll monitor the messages, and then I'll if you have anything to chime in, if you put a comment, I will put you back on camera. Okay? All right. I'll see you later. Okay? And let me
See you
just
soon.
All right. So that's our second cosplayer. That's our late edition. So so she's gonna be joining more while she finishes. She'll be joining more with when we get to the cosplay aspect of it because I want to talk about cosplayers since I'm a cosplayer myself. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry
And
to
I'm a
interrupt,
cosplayer
Josh.
too. So, and I'm also a cosplayer as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, that's right. That's why I brought you here.
Okay. I am thankful for my job and my skills that are improving, like my sewing skills and my sewing teacher and my Photoshop teacher, and I'm thankful for um all the people in my life who I've learned from. That's what I'm thankful for.
That's
Um,
beautiful.
yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Nice and sweet. All
Yes.
right, Lee. What are you thankful for this year?
I
Or
am.
anything?
Well, I'm thankful for my podcast. I'm thankful for you guys, your wonderful friends. I'm
Oh,
thankful that this episode came to fruition. I was very excited that we were able to collaborate like this. I'm also thankful for my husband. He's my best friend and my partner in crime, and we have an amazing relationship. And we collaborate together because we're both creatives. We're both like on the same path. I'm also thankful for um, all my friends and my whole network, and I have some really cool family members too who I'm thankful for, and I'm also thankful for memories. Like I like to remember loved ones who had passed on that I had beautiful Thanksgivings with in the past, and I post their pictures on Facebook as Tossback Tuesday or Flashback Friday, and I'm thankful for that also that I had that time with them when they were around.
Yeah. So this is what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for all of you here for taking the time, first of all, to out of your busy schedule to do this episode.
Aw,
thank you.
thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.
I've been wanting to do this for Josh for a while.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been planning this out. Okay, but things happen, things come up. So episodes come in because, there's something I'm interested or something that came up that, the goal here is to to start a conversation or to keep the conversation going. Okay? Because I feel that every conversation we have there's always something to learn.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
truly believe that. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
really thankful for having you, for you two and Ara as well, who's
Yes. Are.
background. You know, I want to be very thankful, and I thank her for for coming in, even for it's a little bit. She'll come in a little bit also, and I'm also thankful for my family. You know, for the support. I'm thankful for having a roof under my head. Thankful that I'm alive. I know it's a low bar, but life is a gift. Okay, I that's very important. I think people take life for granted, and I know it's very natural to take it because we're so much in the moment, such as bills or work. Oh my goodness, what about this? And then we just had an election earlier this month, and we're not going to talk about politics, but it's affecting us every day, that kind of thing. But the most important thing, for me, is that when you're still alive, you can still turn this around, and I definitely believe that. So yes, that's what I'm thankful for. And then there's another question which I'm gonna switch to. What other holidays are you celebrating during the winter? I know Thanksgiving's probably is like the start of so many holidays coming up. So I know
Yes.
Josh, you're gonna be festive for the winter, right?
Yeah. Yes, I will be. Hanukkah is coming up. I know that, and New Year's is coming up, and our birthday is coming up.
Yes.
Oh, yay! Two Decembers.
Yeah. Yeah. So for my birthday, yeah, big 30 is coming up. My big 30th birthday.
That's
Isn't
young.
Um,
this
Still young.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I'm turning 37 in January 6th. And I gotta tell you, I still look like I'm in my early 20s. So, but I'm getting white hair, and it's really making me upset.
Oh,
But
don't get upset. That's
yeah,
some people who get white hair in their 20s. And 30
Yeah,
still young. That's young too.
I
that's
actually have a
yeah.
little bit of white hair myself, and I was like freaking out because I don't feel like I don't want to be old yet.
I think Anderson Cooper. I have to look to Anderson Cooper because he has white hair, and he's just like whatever on CNN.
He's a silver fox.
Wait, everyone's calling him a silver fox. I thought that was just so yeah. So Josh, what holidays? I'm thinking there's Hanukkah. There is. I don't know any other holidays other than New Year's and Hanukkah and Christmas. I know for me it's Christmas. I'm Catholic.
Yeah,
For
Christmas for you, yeah, and Lee too,
Yep.
right?
I celebrate Christmas too. And I have some African American friends who celebrate Kwanzaa.
That's so
That's right
cool.
after Christmas. All right,
Mhm.
any other holidays, Josh?
Um, no, not really. No. I
Oh,
mean,
I thought of one.
we have our birthdays, but that's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
I,
Yes, Lee, you were gonna say.
I thought of one. Winter solstice.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, that's a
no,
good
no,
one. The
no,
winter
no, no.
solstice.
Not for me.
Okay.
Not for me. No, no.
I don't know.
I'm from the tropics. Okay, I'm from the Philippines. We don't have winter. We have wet or dry, and then we're losing the dry. Any other ones other than the Kwanzaa, the Boxing Day? Well, that's Canada, I think,
Yeah,
right?
Canada.
I think England also celebrates Boxing Day
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, Canada has links to it, but we have links to it too, but not as much as Canada.
Yeah.
So any other holidays, Lee?
Lunar New Year is coming up in January. That's a
Yeah,
big.
my
Oh, that's
country celebrates
right.
that too.
Lunar New Year. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, my
Yeah.
family celebrates Lunar New Year every single year.
yeah. Ara,
That's
you
right.
ready? Sorry to bother you.
Hold on. Let me go outside first.
All right.
Can you wash my stuff?
So
I'll
once
go
she's
outside first.
while she's outside, while she's getting outside, my holidays I look forward to. So by the way, we celebrate Christmas. Well, a lot of Filipinos we celebrate Christmas starting in September 1st. I don't do that. I think that's too much. So I just start celebrating Christmas on Thanksgiving Day, and then I end my Christmas maybe the Sunday after my birthday. And this is how it goes. So we have November 1st and
I'm
2nd
here.
is like All Souls Day, All Saints Days, November 1st and November 2nd. And then there's Christmas, of course, but we have all these other holidays. And then we have Advent, which is the 4 weeks, 4 Sundays before Christmas. So we light the candles, and like four candles. You'll see three purple and one pink. And then after Christmas, people think Christmas ends on December 25th. Not with the Philippines. No, that depends on who you talk to. For many Catholics, they end like the Sunday after Epiphany, which is January 6th. Some Filipinos will celebrate Christmas all the way to February 2nd.
Wow.
Filipinos will celebrate Christmas
Whoa.
Incredible.
September, October, November, December, and January for more than 5 months.
Oh, that's so
That's
Yeah.
a
festive.
very long holiday.
I also
Yeah,
celebrate Christmas like I recently got my tree put up like early in November because usually I
it's
usually
fine.
start getting the holiday spirit like after Halloween. So I
That's fine.
basically like, for Christmas time I do like Black Friday shopping. I started like Christmas shopping like the day after Thanksgiving or when Black Friday deals are up because like that's the time where you can get stuff at a really good deals out of it. Because
Mm,
inflation it helps you like get money discount. You save some money and then I do like some holiday festivities like going to some tree lightings, free events, seeing the tree and getting gifts from people and giving gifts to people. And also like during Christmas Eve, I do like a Christmas Eve talent show where I actually play the piano at my doctor's
I'm
church, and
jealous.
I do like Christmas Eve service, and then on Christmas Day, that's when I usually get sushi for. I usually have sushi for lunch for Christmas.
That's wonderful. That sounds so
That's
much fun.
so nice.
All right.
Very festive.
Oh yeah, we have to introduce yourself, Ara. Sorry about that.
As you can see, my username is Tara Cosplay. My name is Ara, and I usually go by my Tara Cosplay.
And
Oh my gosh, I think I took a picture with you at the Anime Con.
Yeah,
Anime YC.
Anime NYC.
oh yeah, that's
We
right.
were together for your panel,
All three of you
remember?
attended my panel. That's right, my
Yeah,
Yeah.
presentation.
I know Josh because we've met in
Yeah,
Undiscovered
that's right. We
Realm.
have met, Ara. Yeah.
You were Ichigo.
I was that day. I was, yep.
I was dressed as Catwoman.
Yes,
Yes.
you were.
Oh,
You
it's
were.
Jalal. Oh, we got a disconnection, but it's okay. Yeah, there you go. There you are.
I loved your costume. It was so adorable with the bow.
I was too. You were Kiki Delivery Service.
Oh, I
Yeah,
loved it.
with the broom.
Yeah. It was so cool.
So I told you about my holidays and all that stuff. So are we all excited for the holidays?
Yeah, I'm really excited for the
Yes,
holidays.
yeah.
Woo! I'm
I know it
excited
can
for
get
the new year.
stressful, but just think of this. Just always have this in mind. Gratitude is the attitude. Okay, I'm gonna have a Chris. Is it Chris Kringle or Secret Santa? I don't know. I think it's Secret Santa. So we have a tradition in my dad's side of the family where we're gonna go and visit, and then we exchange gifts. One favorite gift I had was a capture card, and that helped me stream.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I can stream on the Switch, on a regular Switch, a regular Nintendo Switch. I can do that on the PS5, even though I don't have a PS5. I'm not a big gamer, but. Anyway, so next question that's out of nowhere is, what are your favorite gifts? It can be at any time, during the holidays. I want to start with you, Ara. Favorite gift
What's
you
the
got
question?
for the holidays? Favorite gift?
I usually get like different gifts. I guess sometimes I get video gifts for myself. Sometimes I get something useful like clothes or boots, some clothes to wear for the winter time, and also I sometimes I we do like Secret Santa. Like in my school and my job, we do like Secret Santa.
All right,
That's fun.
Josh.
Um, I like getting gift cards. I like getting games. I like getting just clothes, cosplay stuff, different things like that. Um, I mostly shop for myself, or I get gifts from like family or some friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool.
All right, Lee.
I usually get stuff from like Bath and
Oh,
Body
go ahead.
Works, like hand
Yeah.
sanitizers, perfumes. I also get cards as well. I also, when I went to Anime New Jersey, I actually got some people. I actually got Christmas gift for my friends as well.
Mm.
I also like getting anime stuff too. Like anime merchandise. Anime merchandise, just like I just like getting anime merchandise for
Mhm.
holidays too. It's fun. Um,
All right. Yes, Lee, go ahead.
You for me, you can never go wrong with a stuffed animal because I am obsessed with them. Any type of plush toy. So any friends and family who might be
Clapping.
watching this or listening to this, you know, I
I was
mean,
like,
you already
outside.
know me. You know me well. You know I love my
Can
plushies.
you do it for me when my stuff
I
is
love
like when my stuff
plushies.
is still there?
Yeah, plushies are so cute. I like collecting Pokemon plushies and like anime plushies.
I am
Yeah.
obsessed. I have such a big collection. My husband had to put up some hammocks for me in the bedroom so I could put all my stuffed animals in there.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool. Ara, do you like plushies?
All right, do you like plushies? Can you hear us?
Yeah, a bit.
Okay. Do you
Do
like
you,
plushies? I know I do.
I
I
love
love
plushies.
plushies. Of course, I have a lot of plushies. I end up
Yeah,
having
me too.
ever since I moved to a new house. I end up rotating plushies. Sometimes I rotate plushies like once a month, every month. Sometimes I rotate plushies. I just rotate my plushies to make it like winter themed. And I just decorated my room with lights. And I took out a lot of holiday stuff from the basement to display in my room.
All right. Okay, Josh and Lee, go to your second screens. I know Ara, you don't have a second screen. It's okay. Is this the plushies I'm talking about? Look at them.
Yeah, they're so cute.
So you remember 4 years ago when they were playing baseball? I think it was in South Korea. Since they couldn't put people in, like they have to social distance, they put plushies on the chairs instead of people.
I just put plushies on my bed, and I ended up putting my anime figurine that I got from Anime New Jersey on one of my drawers, like where my big TV is at. I put like Funko Pops on the top of my drawers.
That's cool too.
I ran out of space, so you can buy as little as possible. They stack up if you buy maybe one plushie or two per convention, especially if you want it as a memento.
And
Yeah.
especially the size. The size it can stack up and leave you with no space, depending on the size of the figurines or plushies.
Yeah, my plushies are
Yeah.
upstairs, so
Yeah. I have to like
The rest of
I have
my
to
plushies are in the
like
basement or in a bin.
for
all
me,
right.
I have to put them like around my room or like near my bed or on my bed or like stuff. That's where I have to put them. 'Cause otherwise, I'll run out of room.
Yeah. Before I segue to the cosplay portion, Lee, do you have any other questions or any other things you want to discuss?
Well,
Since you're my co-host.
I actually, because my podcast has a time limit, I actually have to sign off. That does not mean that this is ending for Dean.
Alright, good
Yeah.
seeing you.
But for my show, I'm not leaving. I just have to sign off because I'm recording this. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have a
Okay.
30-minute. I totally forgot about the 30-minute time limit.
thank you again, everyone, for being a part of this episode of State of the Arts, and thank you everyone for listening to this episode, this holiday special. I encourage all of you to stay safe, stay positive, and stay true to your dreams. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh no, we're not finished yet. This is only for for the podcast. So I'm glad that it's a Thanksgiving themed podcast.
It's more like a Thanksgiving transitioning to a holiday themed
Yeah.
podcast.
So
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear the episode, Lee.
Me
But it's
too.
all
I'm
Thanksgiving.
so excited. It's gonna be
Yeah,
so
it's
fun.
gonna be. Yeah,
You see my ears? Sorry, I'm hearing my speaker through my inside of my phone.
You're good. We've had a few sounds here and there. I heard a sound. It's like when it was charging something,
Yes. Yeah,
but
I'm
it's okay.
sorry.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm outside.
we're going to segue to the next portion of the podcast episode. You know, this is something I've been wanting to do is to interview cosplayers, and Lee's gonna help me out. So we're gonna tag team.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay.
Awesome.
All right, so second screens. Here are the questions. I'll start with you, Josh, while Ara's getting set up there.
Well, I'm
We're gonna
still
go.
here.
Oh, I know you're here. It's okay, but
Okay.
so first question, we'll do one question at a time. What is cosplay to
Yeah.
you?
Cosplay to me is dressing up as your favorite characters from anime or comics or video games or stuff like that, and you're like trying to be like the character, and people recognize you as that character, and they see you as that character, and they're gonna and like they take pictures with you, they talk to you, they ask you how it's made, they ask you like where'd you get it, or like I like it looks good on you, stuff like that. It makes you feel appreciated, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel
Mm-hmm.
like you're actually that character, that like from that series or anime or video game.
So what message? So there are people where they don't understand cosplay. They don't understand. Well, why are they dressing up? Even if it's Halloween, they don't understand why people dress up. What do you say to those people who are not familiar with cosplay? What do you say to the people who are they feel a little uncomfortable seeing people cosplay?
I mean, I've seen people around like New York, and they're asking me like, "What are you? Like, what are you doing?" And I tell them I'm going to a convention or something, or I tell them, "Oh, like there's this convention in New York that people dress up in costumes and they go and they have fun." And I try to like tell them about it, even though they don't try to get it. But if they do get it, they might say, "Oh, that's so cool," or maybe I should try it one day, or I could inspire other people to get involved
Mm-hmm.
in the
So
community.
so
I
like
think once,
when
well,
like for
I think once
example,
after the podcast, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
I mean, after the podcast, I can hold on to it.
Oh, okay.
Why?
All right. So
Where you could do this in the
all right,
first
Josh.
place.
So I have
Library?
I have a follow up. Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna mute for a bit here. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm hearing some sounds here. Okay, so all right, Josh. So I wanted so people will say, "Oh, why are you doing this? It's for kids." What do you say to them who say, "Oh, it's for kids and you shouldn't be doing that. Why are you doing this? It's a waste of time." What do you say to these people? Because there are
Well,
naysayers there.
I mean, it makes me happy. It makes me happy that I get to be this character for a day or two, you know? Makes me feel powerful,
Mhm.
inspiring, and I don't care what other people say about me and like how I dress. It's just me, how I am. It's me. Or,
Yeah.
it's my personality, it's me. It's nobody has to say anything. If they'd say anything, just ignore them, walk away, or just like don't just pretend like they don't exist.
Yep. All right, second screen. So second device. Go into second device. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of wait, where's Josh not there?
I'm not in that picture.
Oh, what? I was trying to look for you within the picture. All right. So anyway,
It's
that's
okay.
one example.
It's okay. It's
I will
okay.
find another. Let me find it. Where is it? It's like where it's Josh. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna add this in. So don't worry about it. And so it's gonna show bang there it is okay so that's those are just some examples there.
Yeah, that's from the Jujutsu Kaisen meetup on Anime NYC
It was
this
on
year.
Saturday,
It was
yeah.
on Saturday, yeah.
That's you over here, Josh. This is
Yes,
Nikki.
as
This is my mod.
Megumi. Yes, Megumi Fushiguro, my favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, and this is Ryan. He was guesting on my last episode. Nikki was guesting on my last episode, and then I just want to do an undo. This is me over here, and this is Steve. This is Alex. Uh, I forgot his name is Doctor or something. I forgot his name, but
Oh,
there's
that's Zach.
Zach, yeah,
His name is
and then
Zach.
this Ryan. So
And yeah, Ryan, Steve, yeah. You got them
yeah,
all.
yes, I
I
got them
like
all.
the I like the wigs, how colorful they are.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get. Uh, Ara, are you okay? Trying to unmute here. Let's me unmute. Unmute. All right. Let me know when you're good when you're ready. Okay. All right. I'm a cosplayer, so I'll answer this question too. So, what does cosplay mean to me? Cosplay means to me is just being the character you want to be. So, cosplay is costume and play. In case if anyone forgets.
Exactly.
All right. And cosplays are it doesn't have to be exactly the same. You can try to be exactly the same, but you can cosplay is infinite. You can dress however you want. You can be your own character, maybe original, doesn't matter, but it's really about expressing yourself and trying new things and trying to get out of your comfort zone and into something that you're comfortable with. Isn't that weird trying to get out of your comfort zone but be comfortable with it?
Yeah.
That it's a nice mix. So the next
Agree. Yeah.
so I know Lee cosplays. I know was it your first time cosplaying an anime when I see with the kitty stuff.
It was yeah, that was the first time I ever been to a convention and the first time I ever cosplayed.
So
Yeah,
based on on that experience, what did you think about cosplay?
I thought it was a lot of fun, and I didn't really have time. I sort of like last minute decided I was gonna go, and I didn't really have time to get a costume. But I have a few old Halloween costumes laying around, and I was a cat, a black cat.
Yeah,
Um, a few years actually, I did the black cat. So I thought, oh, and I had this mask too. So why don't I do Catwoman? So I dressed all in black and just threw it together.
hmm
It was so much fun. I loved the convention. It was just awesome. Like,
all right.
yeah, that's the first
Well,
convention.
let me get Ara in. Let me see if I can get her in. All right, Ara, your turn. I'm trying to unmute. If it works. I think we're dealing with technical. All right, unmute. Try to unmute on your end. I'm trying to unmute on my end too. Let's see. Are you there? I think we're having service issues.
I could keep talking to
Yeah,
fill the
go
day.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So, and I know Catwoman technically not an anime character. She's
hmm
with it's DC Comics, but I just looked at I looked up. Is there a Catwoman anime out there? And apparently there is one. It's a very obscure one. It wasn't very popular, but there is a Catwoman anime character that does exist.
Catwoman anime character?
Yes.
Really? I did
Oh,
not know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I googled it while I was standing on LineCon.
Line con.
I don't. Is this Catwoman hunted or no? Is it something
I
else?
think it was actually. I think
Let's see if this is. Maybe I can pull it up in
oh
real
that,
time. Let's
that
see.
would be awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it'd be
would.
really
Can
cool.
I
You
pull
can
this
do
off?
that.
Can can the can the technology gods give me the power? All right, let's see if it does. I don't know. Actually, I got the picture, but we
Oh, I
right.
see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Wait, you see it?
Yeah, I see the picture. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know what? I'm getting technical issues. What happened here?
Oh, you don't see it?
No, I see it. It's just okay. There we go. All right, so you know what? I think it was I'm actually doing double duty. I'm being the control room and the host at the same time. So sometimes I may forget to flip, camera one, camera two, camera this, camera I forgot to switch cameras, so that's why you see all the changing. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I gotta tell you this. I'm gonna go off topic a little bit. When you're doing live, it's interesting. I've done live things many times, but sometimes, it's good to have a script. Other times, when you don't have a script and you're doing a little impromptu, it gets very interesting and you get to see what people are thinking.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that makes for an interesting episode where
Yeah,
it's just be spontaneous.
Mhm.
exactly. So I found, and I'm going to go a little off topic with this one. I found out there was a show called Breakfast Time. All right. I don't know whoever remembers that. It was back in the 90s. So what they did it in a studio across the street from Madison Square Park. It was
Mhm.
actually not studio; it was an apartment, a very very expensive apartment, and they did their shows there. And all the cameras are being handheld by people. There'll be times where the cameraman is not even in on the scene. And they're running to the scene, and they show the camera person running to the scene. It's like, oh, it's en route. Oh, okay. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry. I only know." And when they did the interview, on the anniversary of Breakfast Time, it's canceled. It's not there anymore. Used to be on the FX network. So they would say, "You know what? We did not have anything planned when we finished taping the episode because anything can happen." And they were laughing. And on top of that, one of their hosts is a puppet. And he's not a pop. Well, he's not Kermit the Frog. I'm going to show you a picture. So actually, I'm
Correct.
going to show you,
Rock.
yeah, the cast, and the announcer also gets in with the action too. The announcer will make jokes, and then the host will interact with the announcer, and the announcer will say, "It's not me. What is this?" Something like that. So I will show you the cast. So if I can again do my magic, we're gonna do the magic here. So you're not gonna believe the host here. And it is here. This on the on the second screen, the second device. So those are the hosts of the show.
Oh.
Yeah, the puppet is actually one of the hosts.
The puppet. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the puppet
interesting.
is his name is Bob.
Oh,
Yeah. So he actually, Lamb Chop, right?
yeah.
Lamb Chop was his first and only guest.
Aw.
It's actually on YouTube somewhere.
Oh,
So
that's so cute. I want to see that.
and the guy on the right, Tom Bergeron, he hosted America's Funniest Home Videos and Dancing with the Stars and Hollywood Squares. He interviewed. He did a walking interview with Shari Lewis. I think that's a co-host on Lamb Chop's show. You know the one with the fluffy hair. Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Oh, yeah. I
It,
used to watch that show when I was a kid.
it was so long ago on
Mhm.
PBS. In
Yeah.
my case, 13. I think it was our channel is called 13, but it was a PBS channel. So
And
yeah.
it's a very catchy tune too. A real earworm.
Oh
Like,
no, no, that
oh.
it makes my ears bleed. No, it's a song that will never end. No, please. No. Okay, so let's uh let's get back to the cosplay parts. All right. So Josh, what motivated you to cosplay?
um, well, when I first went to conventions, I saw people dressing up, and I I didn't realize how creative people are, and I didn't realize how what's that sound in the background?
I think it was just charging,
Oh.
Maybe
right?
I'll pull the charger out. I think I might be charged enough. Maybe
Um,
I'll stop it.
Yes.
and like I see all these people making their own cosplays, whether it's props, whether it's the costume itself or anything, and like it's just so creative and like so it's just really cool. And then I decided like, maybe I should start getting into cosplay. And then I see like and then I started doing it, and then I work at a warehouse where they do kind of embroidery and stuff, sewing kind of thing. So I figured I would start making my own, and I have, and it's been really fun, and I love it.
And you've been sewing.
Yes, yes, I have.
I'm actually gonna get a. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture of it. But I want to discuss about you sewing. Actually, how
Yeah.
is what got you into sewing? I think it's probably cosplay. But and what do you
Cosplay
think about it?
and work as well, actually.
Ah,
Um,
yes.
at my work, my job, because they do embroidery there, and embroidery is kind of like sewing, like so that got me into it as
I
well.
find it hard. I feel stupid though because it's like so intricate and so detailed. It's like I'm afraid it's gonna sew my own hand onto the shirt. I know it's not because, but I always
Right.
have that feeling. It's like, oh no, don't do this to my hand, please, no.
It takes a
My
lot of
t- yeah.
practice, I guess.
Yeah, my teacher tells me it's a journey. You're taking a journey. So the
Ah,
process is a journey. Um, you start off small, then you move on to like move on to like more things. You start off small, then you go bigger and bigger, bigger. So that's just the way I did it, or am I
yeah.
doing it?
How many pattern designs did you learn when sewing? Because I saw so many different. It was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's quite there's quite a lot of sewing patterns. There's all of them are very different depending on what you're making.
I see.
Um,
Actually cannot even find the picture. I'm so sorry, but I'll
it's
tell you what
okay.
motivated me to cosplay. So I've been an anime fan since the '90s. Okay, I'm a late '80s boy. All right. So I my gateway anime was Pokemon, but I wouldn't want to cosplay for some reason. It's like I'm not sensing it. It's more of a gaming and watching the episodes thing. But I didn't know there were other shows that were anime, like Speed Racer. I didn't know that was an anime. I thought it was just a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. No, it's anime. What else? Voltron. I didn't know that was an anime. Astro Boy. I didn't know was an anime. So Sailor Moon. I did not know it's an anime. I was like, whoa, okay. So in high school, I was like, I want to cosplay because it helps me get away from reality and it helps me reduce stress and it helps me be the character. Excuse me. But at the time, school got in the way. So my career goes first. And what the catalyst of me motivating to actually go into cosplay, actually not do the costume, but buy it and all that stuff was Sakura Matsuri in Brooklyn Botanic Garden. Brooklyn Botanic Garden doesn't do that anymore ever since 2019. I don't understand why. But it's an amazing
Okay.
event and it's a very high turnout event. All right. So Sakura Matsuri, the main one but most people know is in Washington D.C. It's like a few days long. There's one in Philadelphia as well from what I can recall, but the I remember the one in Brooklyn was that one really hits me. I was there just to see the cherry blossoms. Then when I see people cosplaying the characters I see on TV, I said I'm gonna do it. So I started cosplaying Halloween Eve 2015, and I'm a cosplayer for 9 years. So it'll be my 10th anniversary Halloween Eve next year, 2025. And where did all the time go? So yeah. So the next time I went to Sakura Matsuri in 2016, I began cosplaying and there were a lot of pictures. I was Minato, the fourth Hokage. That I can get a picture. So fourth Hokage. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna dress up as this guy because I relate to him. He's the father of Naruto. Okay, for I don't know whoever
Yes.
watches Naruto. So Naruto just was a ninja who didn't really have much going, but he wanted to be Hokage. Hokage is like president,
Pretty
or maybe
much.
governor of the of
The
the land
village.
in this case, of the
Yeah.
village. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't really see it as mayor though, because he has much. It looks like he has more power than being mayor, at least in my opinion. Because the Hokages, they go to war too,
Yeah,
so
they do. They do, yeah.
they join armies. So that was he's my first cosplay. Oh, second on the second device. Check your
Yep, that's
second device.
him. Yep. I cosplay as Minato as well because he has the same birthday as me.
Yeah, so that was my first cosplay, and I actually found the his wife, well, who's the person who's cosplaying his wife, like she was like, so then we formed a Naruto cast cosplay. This people started taking pictures. It was like, oh my goodness, wow, killer. So, but really, the motivation is that as an autistic, my social skills not the best. So this helps me be comfortable in my own skin and start talking to other people. Somehow, I began to learn communication skills through cosplay, which is kind of weird, but it actually works. So I think it's more with the confidence. It gave me more confidence to talk to other people. Anyway, the popcorn machine is on. I heard Josh.
The popcorn machine.
You hear it, right?
Yes, I hear it. I
I hear the
hear it.
popcorn machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So the third question: how did cosplay impact your life, Josh?
Um, Cosplay impacted my life because um I'm a part of me and Wild Gold Dean are a part of this community, and we are like we talk about cosplay, we talk about the community, we talk about like what characters we're going to be doing, what characters we've done, all these different things we do. We post pictures, we give each other advice on our cosplay and how to improve on it. And I think that's a very big thing that we're a part of.
All right, Lee. So I know cosplay is new. How did it have an impact with you in terms of your life, or maybe with your podcast?
I think it was it's like it was on my bucket list and I didn't even realize it. Like it was
Wow.
this
Thank
invisible
you.
thing that just popped up on my bucket list, like when I was experiencing, oh wow, I'm crossing this off. This, you know, goal on my bucket list I didn't even realize I had. It's just it's an experience of a lifetime. I would encourage everyone to at least try it once. And
You don't have to go overboard.
I definitely want to go back. I want to do it again.
You should. It's a lot of fun.
It's just incredible, and I love how united the whole subculture is. I mean, there's so many people involved. So many people love cosplay, and everyone's so supportive of each other, and everyone's so creative with their costume ideas.
Oh yes. Some of them are like really big. My friend has stilts, STILTS. I can't pronounce anything anymore. Wow. She wears stilts as her cosplay.
Incredible.
I've learned while like a few months like a month ago, I learned that you can get props commissioned. Like you can pay someone to make you props and it comes out very well done and you use them for cosplay.
That's great. So you can have custom made props
Yeah,
depending on what character you want to do.
exactly. Yeah. So for me, I actually am getting a sword commissioned for my Geomont cosplay from Fire Emblem Engage, and I'm gonna be doing that cosplay for Katsucon next year, for the Fire Emblem meetup, which I'm very excited about. Excuse me,
That's
sorry.
awesome.
All right,
Yeah,
Ara, unmute.
but
Uh,
Yep.
also
Now
I
I'm in a quiet spot. Just enjoy the music. Some
but
calm, relaxing music.
yeah,
but also I'm
we miss
actually
you. Anyway, go
also
ahead, Josh. I'll get to you, Ara. Don't worry.
also I am making another cosplay that's in development right now. It's a jacket from for this character named Sung Jinwoo from the anime Solo Leveling, which new season comes out in January. I'm very excited about it, and I love the anime. It's so good.
Well, I'm trying to get the character so Lee can see this.
Yeah.
Actually, forgot the what's his name again? I forgot. Shoot.
Sung Jinwoo.
I think this. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong because I'm gonna take this
Yeah,
picture.
sure.
All right. So go ahead, Josh. So about your character, how's the progress going so far?
Well, I taped all the patterns together, and then I haven't started sewing yet, but I will eventually when I get back to New York.
All right, Josh and Lee, second the device. That's him.
Yeah, yeah, that's him. But I'm doing the blue jacket.
You see that?
How long would it? How long is it taking? Do you know?
It's very big. Let's just say the jacket is very big, so it's gonna take a
It's
while.
tremendous. It's big. It's tremendous. It's beautiful. Believe me, it's big. It's huge. Your cosplay is gonna be huge. It's gonna be amazing. Sorry, I gotta say that.
You're right. It
It's
is
gonna be
going to be
tremendous.
amazing. It's gonna be amazing when it comes out. Yes, I will debut it. I will be a first debut in Katsucon if I get it done in time.
And it's a tremendous con. And it's gonna be a tremendous debut. Believe me. You're not gonna regret it. Believe me. I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm sorry, I have to say it.
It's okay.
It's gonna be great. Trust me. No one has better skills like you, Josh. I know because I know people with great skills, tremendous skills. And your skills are gonna get better and better and better. Believe me, believe me. I'm sorry, I have to say. I don't like the guy, but you know when I
He's,
like the words that he used. But if I know something is gonna be good, I will say it's tremendous.
he's fun to make fun of. Definitely.
It is fun to do other voices.
All right, Ara,
Yeah.
I got to ask you these questions.
All
Are you
right.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is cosplay to you?
Cosplaying means you dress up as a character from an anime or video games or any TV shows, and you just be like the character.
So, what motivated you to cosplay?
Well, my first con was Liberty City Anime Con in 2015 when my best friend invited me to an anime con in White Plains, and I've noticed that there were and there was so many people like dressing up in different costumes. I was like, oh my god, I love your cosplay. Can I take a picture of you? And I take like multiple pictures. Is that I actually started anime when I was ever since I was born. I watched a lot of anime even since I was a baby. I was watching anime. I did not know back then it was anime. Like my first anime was Galaxy Express 39 about the flying train. It's a very old anime, but it was like in a Korean dub. And at that time, I did not know that was anime. And I watched Dragon Ball Z and some mecha anime like Gigantor and Dragon Ball Z and Gundam, Mazinger Z, and Sailor Moon and Tenchi Muyo and some stuff I watched on Toonami. I was like, I did not know that was anime. And also Pokemon. I played Pokemon when I was ever since I first started it. I've been watching Pokemon, and I did not know there was that it was an anime and also a video game as well. It's more of a video game cosplay and anime because they have both of an anime and also I've been starting to get into more card games and I'm also getting in and I've been watching like more just random anime movies, which I did not know it was all in Japanese. I did not know it was anime. And I also grew up watching the Studio Ghibli films. like Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, Castle in the Sky, and other movies. And that I did not know it was anime. Like my first one was Castle in the Sky, and my second one was House Moving Castle. And I've been exploring, I've been getting into more and more Studio Ghibli films because my parents got all these movies for me to watch.
Hmm.
And back then, I did not know that was also anime. And so, in 2012, my best friend introduced me to an anime called Sword Art Online,
Mm.
and
Yes.
that's when I started to have a better understanding of what anime is. And that's when I realized and that's when I realized that I got into anime thanks to my grandma, because my grandma used to get me a lot of videos of these animation, which I did not know back then that it was anime.
Your
So
grandmother.
basically, I was born to be an
Whoa.
otaku. I was born to be a weeb. And then back in 20 and then that's when I went to my first time was Liberty City, and that's when I kind of explored more non-mainstream animes. Like I saw Sword Art Online back when it was not mainstream yet, and I started exploring more of these non-mainstream animes. Like there's more anime than just shonen stuff, martial art fighting stuff, action. Like so, I've been watching them because my best friend likes to watch some non-mainstream animes.
Mm.
I started getting into all these terms like harem, isekai, and then in 2016, on Christmas 2016, that's when I thought. That was when I asked my dad, "Hey, Dad, can you get me a simple cosplay, like a Spirited Away cosplay?" And he got me the Chihiro cosplay. Like you guys all know me as
In
Chihiro,
pink.
in
Yeah.
pink. And then that's when I was like, okay, I'll start off simple before I get into the more complex one. I'll take one thing at a time. And I was like, you know what? And that's because when I saw these cosplayers in anime cosplay, maybe why not try out on my own? And so in 2017 at Castle Point, I made my first debut as a cosplayer, and I've been cosplaying for like 7 years. And
Mm.
then unfortunately during COVID, I was on a huge cosplay break because of COVID.
All right, so Lee, I'm gonna. This is the character in pink that
Yeah,
she
that's
was
a
cosplaying.
So cute.
Yeah. Oh, Ara, I was showing the original character from Spirit Away.
the one in pink.
Yeah, the one in pink. Yes.
I was wearing pink in Anime New Jersey. You guys saw the picture of how
Yes, I saw it.
I
I think
photobombed with
I
no
saw that
face.
picture.
You
Yeah.
use your own you use your own hair too, which adds to it. I'm actually gonna get that picture right now while you speak. Like while I get the picture, I have another question to ask you, Ara. Oh wait, sorry about that. So the next question is the how did cosplay impact your life?
Cosplaying let it pack my life. At first, I thought, oh, I'm dressing up as a different character. But then I realized as the year goes by, I started to realize how cosplaying does help with my mental health. Like just to get away from reality, get away from the stress, get away from anxiety and all these type of stress and other bull crap in my personal life. And then I realized that when I cosplay, I can be myself. I can be a person I am, and I realized that ever since I started cosplaying, I've already became a stronger person. That already became a stronger person,
Ah,
and it really helps with my mental health, because I have anxiety, so I guess you all understand how it feels.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
also my answer too. You know, that when I was that helps me reduce stress. All right, so Josh and Lee has the second screens. Here it is. This is Ara in her cosplay at Anime in New Jersey.
Looks really good, Ara.
I was stopped by some other many photographers.
Oh, by
Oh
the
my!
way, Ara, I know you don't have a second device, but once it's posted on Twitch and YouTube, you will see the slides. I promise
All
you.
right,
Lee knows.
all right.
Lee knows that I will post it right away, and then she gets to and we all get to watch the whole clip. I mean, the whole episode. So don't worry.
Yeah, now like you all know me. That's my iconic cosplay.
Oh, it is. and you didn't
Like how
even
if you
touch your
see
hair whatsoever. You just you made it your own character, and that's what cosplay is. It doesn't have to be exact. Cosplay is about expressing yourself. It's an art. You
no, trust
become your
me.
own canvas
Yeah,
in
trust me.
motion.
I'm an OCD. I could be an OCD when it comes to making the character perfectly accurate.
Doesn't have to. What matters is that you're having fun. It's not cosplay when it's not fun, at least in my
That's
opinion.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cosplay should be fun.
It
Like
would be
honestly,
really fun.
sometimes the cosplay community can like I want to try. I just want to have fun. I just don't want to deal with the drama and other stuff. And I use these boots as my little Chihiro shoes. The yellow shoes. So I don't have yellow shoes. I'll just use these as slippers.
All right. And the next
Well,
question for cosplay. Oh, go ahead. You were saying something before I get the next question?
oh, it's just like it's so adorable. I love I love anime characters and just I think any type of cartoon that come from the Asian countries, I have such an appreciation for. Like I'm also a Line Friends junkie. I love Hello Kitty, just like all of it.
All right. And thank you for segueing to the next question, which I think the viewers have seen already, the last one. And that question is, what did you learn from, not only from being a cosplayer, but from all the cosplays that you're seeing and in general? So I'll start with you, Lee, because you're the somewhat new to it.
Yes, I know.
Hmm.
um, I learned that it's not just a costume party. It's not just a big costume party. It's an experience. It's a culture. It's a community. It is like so much more to it than just maybe what some people would stereotypically think about it. And you don't realize it until you actually do it yourself and immerse yourself into this world.
All
Definitely.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Yes, Ara, go ahead. And I'll get to you, Josh. Don't worry.
So what I've learned in cosplaying is that you don't have to be perfect in making the costume. You can just be yourself, do whatever you want, craft whatever you want. Because now I'm learning how to crochet. So
Wow.
maybe one day,
Oh.
maybe one day maybe I'll make my own cosplay out of crochet. Because budget friendly. You don't have to buy all these expensive costumes. That's why and I also recently I've also make some cosplay made out of my own outfit, like a budget cosplay, a classic cosplay. Like I was one of the doctors from Doctor Who. I just used my trench coat that I have. I just use my own boots, my black pants, and I just use my own clothes, and I just have to buy the scarf, and then I have my own hat, and that's how I'm the fourth Doctor. I don't have to have my hair curly. I can just leave it down with straight hair,
I
and
actually have a picture that I'm gonna share. Actually, I know you're not gonna see it, but it's gonna be for Josh and Lee. So there it is. This is with Matt Smith on the left, and then this is the scarf that Ara was talking about, and the
Oh
trench
yeah, I
coat
see
and the
it. Yeah.
hats. You see that? That's amazing. I love that, Ara.
thank you. That's from my own creativity, my own clothes, my own budget cosplay. And I also have another budget cosplay with I was back in 2022 when I
Oh,
was in
what
a
did Matt
Japan
think?
Village
What did Matt
cosplay
before you
cos.
go? What did Matt think about your all your closet cosplay?
He said I look lovely.
Oh, yeah, you looked happy on the picture. All right, so
Yeah,
sorry to
you look
interrupt.
very great. You look
Yeah,
very
you're
you look like
great.
you're smiling, you're having fun. That's what
Yeah.
it's all should be. That's what it should be about.
I
And
love
back
your
then in
art.
2020, thank
Yeah,
you.
go
And back
ahead.
then in 2022, there was a book off Japan Village costume cosplay contest, and I was Lofi Girl. That's when I also used my own clothes to be like Lofi Girl. I had my own headphones, earphones, and my green sweater and the red. I used my pink hoodie as to use like as a scarf that she
Mhm.
wears, and with my own notebook and pen. Because I was at that time I was starting to become a para to in order to be eligible to get a teaching certification, a teaching assistant certification to get a license. So I was at that time I was like studying, so I brought my own book, I believe it was back in 2022. I believe you may have seen some pictures of it. I actually posted on Facebook like back in 2022.
I'm actually look. Actually,
Oh, on Instagram.
I don't
It's
have
through my other
access
Instagram
to it
account.
though, not yet.
I mean,
So,
I can send it to you. I can send it to you once I find it.
yeah,
I can send
don't
it to you
worry.
once I find it.
Yes.
And also, there's another budget cosplay I did was Liko from Pokemon Horizons. Just
Yes,
I
Lika.
just I just used because I could also relate to her too because she also gets anxious. She's a very anxious girl. Like I'm also an anxious girl, so I can also relate to Liko in a way. I just had to order like the badge, the little pin that she wears, and I just ordered and I just got a light blue sweater from Amazon, and I just used my white shirt that I have, and I just used my black skirt I have or black pants, and I just wear my white sneaker, and that's I'm Liko, and I just use my own little purse I that my parents got me from Korea, just as her little yellow fanny pack. I was like, I don't want to pay extra money for a yellow fanny pack, so I was like, just use
Wait,
this, and then I'm Liko.
I think I may have the picture. So I don't know if this is the picture. So let's see. Oh wait, why is this? It's acting weird. Okay, there. I think that's probably the picture. This is the one with the white shirt and the blue sweater. No.
Yes, the
Oh,
white
okay.
shirt, the blue sweater, and the little green
Oh, Lee.
pin.
Yeah, Liko. Yes, I got it. Yeah, that
Liko.
is correct.
Yeah, Lika.
That's
Yeah.
Liko. Okay. All right.
and and and
I'm doing
also
good
I
as a.
that's and I also learned that cosplaying helps you become a stronger person. And cosplaying is also another coping mechanism for anxiety. That's what I kind of learned. That's what I learned. And there are many ways to help you cope with anxiety, and cosplaying is one of them. It's like also alternative from being on drugs, taking so many medication, relying on highly on like drugs for your anti-anxiety shenanigans.
I'm a
And I
pharmacist. You're talking to a pharmacist.
Yeah. I mean,
But it's
I
okay, you
tried.
know.
The thing is that I try to find many ways to cope with anxiety without having to use medication.
Hmm.
That's the thing.
I'm okay with that actually. You only need to use medications if you actually really need it. So,
So far, I'm feeling okay. There are times where I can get into like moments, but at least I'm not suicidal.
hmm,
You know what I
no, we
mean.
don't want that.
I want to get to. At least I'm not into the point where I just wanted to say, like become suicidal and end up in a facility or in a
Yeah.
psych ward that could have affected my daily lives or could have affected my job.
I said this in the beginning for what I'm thankful for, and I say that life is a gift. That's what I said it earlier.
Yeah.
You
Life
did
is a
say
gift you
that.
should treasure and take good care of.
And
All
I am
right?
thankful for my friends, my family, the cosmic communities, and I'm thankful that all the adventures I've had this year. I'm really really thankful for that, and I'm thankful that this year is more of a comeback for me as a cosplayer.
Yeah, and I thank you for actually for taking the time to come through it. We actually you made it through. I
I
really
made it.
appreciate you coming in and sharing sharing your cosplays and sharing your thoughts and all that. All right, Josh, I want
Yeah.
to ask you this: what did you learn from your experiences as being a cosplayer, and what did you learn from just cosplay in general, from what other people are cosplaying?
I learned that it takes hard work and dedication to like make cosplays. Also takes patience and it takes practice, and that I feel like cosplay is like kind of like kind of like different fashion, I guess you can say. Cosplay fashion is basically like different costumes or clothes you put together, and then also it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be. It only matters if you like it. It doesn't matter if other people like it. It matters what you think about your cosplay, and what you think other people. It doesn't matter what other people say, because the way it is the way it is. That's how it should go. And it's supposed to be a positive thing, not a negative thing. It's supposed to be positive, and
Always.
that's what it's supposed to be about.
Also, you brought up fashion. You know, I what do you think about this? There's Fashion Week on Bryant Park, right?
Yeah.
So they do it on Bryant Park. What if there's a cosplay edition there? You said it's fashion, Josh. Maybe you're gonna strut down the catwalk.
Well, they do have cosplay fashion shows. I know they do.
Yeah, I know it's somewhere there, but I want something that they step it up like to that same level as Bryant, like how they do in Bryant Park, except you compete with the fashion show in Bryant Park and you do it at Bryant Park or maybe across the street.
I mean, cosplay can be fashion. Like depends on like where you get it from, like how you make it. That's the fashion part of it, is how it's made or how you make the costume.
Fashion is subjective, right,
Yeah,
Lee? Art is subjective
It is
too.
it
absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
I see you as my art expert. I am not too much of an expert on art in general, because you see so much, and I know there's going to be more and more stuff. As you add more episodes in, as your podcast gains traction.
Now I
Uh,
learn something new with every single guest I have. It's this has been an education for me. It just as every single guest is a different type of artist, and I learn about new art forms. I learn about education that got them there, and I just keep learning. That's
let's
what I
just
love about my podcast.
let's just say it's an art. It's an art of fashion. That's what I'm gonna say.
yeah,
I got into
exactly.
I
crafting
agree.
because of it. I
Yeah.
started making a lot of DIY stuff. Like I also made my very own Christmas tree wreath made out of round wood, and I used green stripes to make it look like a Christmas like a wreath. And I put all these little pom poms to represent lights.
That's so creative.
LEDs.
Yes,
Oh,
and I
sorry, Lee.
hung it in my room.
Oh, that's so cute. It's so creative. Very clever. I'd love to see it.
Me too. I'd like to see it when
Yeah,
you're
post it
when
on
It's in my
Instagram.
room.
you're yeah.
It's in my room. So I'll take a picture and I can show it to when I get home.
Yeah. Once you finish, of course. I don't know if you finished it yet.
I already finished it,
Okay, beautiful.
and I
Okay,
made my own
cool.
door hanger.
All right. So on the second screen, there's the last question. What other skills do you have? So we talk about cosplay and what motivated you and how to impact you and the skills that you learned from cosplaying. But I want to get to know all of you, all three of you. Yes, especially my co-host, my partner in crime for this episode. What other skills do you have? I'll start with you, Lee, because you're my partner in crime. I know we talked about it in the pre on your last episode, but we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go a little deep into that.
Okay,
Yes,
let's do it. All right.
yes.
I'm also a dancer, a writer, and a filmmaker.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. It's like
What are you trying to do, folk?
you're a dancer, and then you do the songwriter, and then you do all these.
And I'm a script writer also. I write scripts, and I've made a few indie films.
It's on episode 5. I showed 2 films, especially including one that I've never seen before. New. It's called film noir. So
Yes, I've
The
heard of
City of the
film
Night.
noir.
Because
yes, I've never seen it
yes,
before until we did the
John.
episode.
I gotta
So
see
it's
that.
on episode 5.
Yeah,
All right,
it's a lot of
and
fun. I love filmmaking.
yes, it is a lot of work, even especially if you do it by yourself, because you have to do all these things and all that stuff, all this editing. All right, Josh. What other skills do you have other than the cosplay, and the sewing, and all that?
I'm also a Twitch streamer, but I haven't been streaming in a while because I've been pretty busy and preoccupied right now. But once I get back home, I'll start streaming again. Also, I'm working on photography skills like Adobe Photoshop, and I came up with this idea actually a few days ago of me posting each Friday of pictures I edited that I took. So I
I think I
call
have
it
one.
Post Friday.
I think I have one. Is this the one with Steve? I will show it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So
Yes.
I'm learning how to use Photoshop. I If I don't know something, I look it up or I ask my teacher for help, and she gives it to me, and then I learn how to fix it. But the thing about Photoshop is you have to learn how to be patient. You have to be open to learning. I learned that from a dear friend of mine, and you know what I'm talking about.
All right. On the second screen, second device. This is your this is one of your Photoshop pictures, right?
Yes, I what I did with that picture is I took out the background of the people in the background. I see like there's like a little light. I think that's like the sun trying to come in, so I try to make it look like the sun is coming towards in the background, and then I made the floor a little lighter too because I think the floor could be a little lighter, and I try to make the character to
I'm just
make the
getting bored because
cosplayers come out a little bit more, like pop off the picture. That's what I tried to do, and make them look give it a little bit more power.
What do you mean by
And
more power?
um I let's just the picture shows that it it's like they're popping off the picture. Like, you know what I'm trying to
Ah,
say?
mhm. Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah. And the focus on the picture is my two friends. So that's the focus of the picture. So that's what I did. I made the center of the picture, I made it all about my friends. Made it all about Goku and Vegeta, it looks like.
Yeah,
Um,
Goku's on the left, Vegeta's on the
on
right.
the right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just want to make sure in case if there's some people who never watched Dragon Ball
Yeah.
or Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z.
Yeah.
All right. Very interesting.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Yesterday
Yes, go ahead.
Yesterday, I posted pictures of Macy's. A few weeks ago, I went to Macy's for Thanksgiving. Well, yeah, and I took pictures of Macy's and I posted them yesterday. So, if you get a chance, you can take a look at that on my Instagram page. And yeah, so
So you photoshopped all of it?
mhm.
Or is it Oh,
It's on my Instagram page. Yeah. So I took a photography class a few weeks ago. And then after that class, I took my camera and I took pictures around Midtown for the holiday season, and then I started to post them.
yes.
That's what I did.
All right. I don't know if this I'm gonna show this one. But I don't know if there's any editing because I don't notice anything. Maybe you can just guide us through it. Here's the picture.
Okay.
I just
I
have
just
it
want
there
to. Okay.
on the second screen. All right, Lee,
Yeah,
if you can.
yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes, that's actually one of the pictures I posted
So where
yesterday.
did you edit? Because I didn't catch anything.
Um, so for the picture,
Probably make this
um,
bigger. Yeah,
yeah, for the picture, I try to make the Macy's under the Macy's sign. It was dark, so I tried making it lighter. And then for the ribbon and the ribbon, and you see like the snowflake and the red stuff is. I tried making that a little lighter too, so you can see it. And
I
then
see.
yeah, and then I tried to um the where the giraffe is, it was kind of light, so I tried making it a little darker, but I also wanted to make sure that you could still see it. Um,
Balance. Okay.
yeah, I wanted to like balance out the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see like Gucci's in the far left, you see,
Here,
and
yes.
Louis Vuitton, a little bit of Louis Vuitton, you see,
Right over
and
here. Mm-hmm.
so yeah, and that's what I did with the picture. I just wanted to show like the store, and I think well, and I don't know if you could see, but there's some people in the background as well trying to
Like
like go
right
inside the
here
store. Yeah, yeah,
on the bottom. Yeah,
yeah,
it's we're in landscape mode. That's why you don't see all of it. But if you were in portrait mode the other way, you would have seen the longer version. You would have seen what's on the bottom. But
exactly.
my computer has limits, I guess. But I still made it work, right?
Yeah,
with
you still made it work. Yeah. Mhm.
with my control things and all that.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, I gotta tell you, that's I'm really I'm learning a lot from your skills, all of you,
Thank
all
you.
three of you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
All
you.
right,
Thank you.
so I think it makes you, you know, it makes you unique, even though it could be the same skills as other people, but you can get a little bit of this, and then you make it your own mosaic. And since I'm the host, I go last, and I can tell you I have way too many hats to wear. If you see my Instagram, it's all mainly information. I forget to post a lot of cosplay photos. All you see is my rail reports because I'm a map addict. You'll see me post health stuff because I'm a health. Well, I'm not. Oh, I wouldn't say health addict, but learning about health addict kind of thing. I'm like I love drugs. I mean, sorry, I like to learn medications and drugs and all that. Okay, if you're gonna give me a blood test, you'll see caffeine. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, money like money management. I teach people how to do the money management. So it's like, where's there art involved? Sometimes there's art in everything, even if it looks so dry. You can make some art out of it. You know, it's all about trying to unpeel the layers of an onion. If you see it that way, you know, there's art everywhere.
Definitely.
Yes,
There's
art
art in
is
maps
everywhere. All around us, there's art.
This
all
art.
around us. Math is mixed in art too.
That's true too. Yeah.
What we
Yeah.
write and what we draw, everything's art.
Yes.
And when you see a white piece of paper, it's also art too, because you that becomes an empty canvas, and you can put whatever your mind puts it, even if it's not there physically. You'll see what's in your head, imaginary things, all that stuff.
Yes. Be creative and use your imagination. Use your imagination. Use your creativity.
I think that's one of the quote of the days. Use your imagination, use your creativity.
Yes.
You know, be creative. Don't have too many restrictions. Don't do blackface. Okay, that's not
No.
good.
No.
No
No.
swastikas. No, you know, none of that. No bad symbols. We don't want that. You know, there are exceptions to the rules, but you know, don't limit yourself because you never know. You know, take a plunge, right?
Be spontaneous and passionate.
Yeah,
There's an artist in everybody.
Yes, there's
it
artists in everybody.
is.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's
Lee knows
truly.
this more than anybody else. And you know the journey continues because when you explore more things, there's a whole lot more to explore. You know, you just when you uncover something, you uncover even more. And I know it feels so tiring, but it just, you know, knowledge never ends, art never ends. You know, there's always some new things. You know, you just have to keep looking for it. So all right. So this we're at the night past the 93 minute point. So I gotta tell you, thank you, all three of you, for making this episode not only a fun one, but also an educational one. Actually, all my episodes are educational too, in addition to the art. So, especially you, Ara, thank you so much, despite the technical issues.
I mean, I was outside, so I had to go. I had to find somewhere quiet, and
Yeah,
everything is so loud here, so I
but
had to find somewhere quiet, and I found this
everything's
time.
okay. You're okay with the Japanese restaurant, right?
Yeah, I was okay. I was eating
Okay, I just want to make
sushi.
sure.
Yum. What sushi roll did you get?
I had salmon sushi and tuna sushi. I haven't
My
had those
those
for a
are my
while.
favorite. Those are my actual
I
favorite.
got my wisdom teeth pulled out recently, like 3 weeks ago, so I haven't had sushi for a while. Now I can eat sushi.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
Oh, that
Yep.
hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, it went, but it was smooth. It was not it wasn't too bad for me.
Hmm.
Well, that's
I'm
good. You had a
I'm
speedy recovery.
I'm glad you had a really good recovery and that you're back to eating regular food.
Yeah, back to eating regular food, and I was able to go to Anime New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm
That's
so
awesome.
happy.
Yeah, that was my last console, but now I'm on cosplay and con breaks and relax, enjoy the holidays,
Hmm.
Yes. Which is gonna
Okay.
be,
and to save money
yeah.
too.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the holidays, I bought this yesterday at Target.
Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
love her.
Me too. So yesterday when I was at Target, I was afraid they were gonna run out of the book, and I was like, okay, we just have to go. We have to. That's gonna be our first stop. We have to go get it. So I went to the front of the store, and they had a sign that says, "Please take two for customer. You can't take all of them. You can only take one or two for customer." That's had like a big sign that said that, so that everyone could get one. I guess that's probably why. Um, and then um I went to Bloomingdale's with my sister because she went shopping for her new job. And tonight we are going to see Wicked. I'm gonna be Glinda. I'm gonna be wearing pink, and my sister is gonna be wearing this witch hat I got
Oh,
from
so
New York
excited!
Comic Con. She's gonna be Alphabet, and I'm gonna be Glinda.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of advertising for Wicked, the movie, like at Bloomingdale's. There was so many signs saying Wicked, Wicked. And also the bags also say Wicked on them. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so many like commercials, so many things advertising the movie. So it's supposed to be amazing, probably. That's why. But like
Yeah,
they're
I
making a
actually
lot of
saw it on
money.
Thanksgiving night. Actually, it was really good. The
Yeah,
theater
you
was
liked it?
packed, but no one sang. So I ended up having to
Wow.
lip sync the songs. Especially
Wait.
at the end, I was
Wow.
like lip singing the entire time because nobody was singing.
You saw Wickedly?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
I saw Wicked
I
on
haven't seen
Thanksgiving.
it.
It's really good. I
Yeah,
also saw the
super
musical as
good. It's
well.
super good.
How's
Yeah.
it compared to the Broadway show? I haven't seen the Broadway show, but I don't
It's
know
not.
if you.
It's actually really good. They made it very faithful. But all I know is that part one covers Act One.
Yes.
So we'll have to
Mhm.
wait next year
For part
for
two.
part two, which is going to cover the second act of the play.
Ah,
Yes.
good thing I
Yes.
So,
asked.
we're going to have a long intermission.
Uh-huh.
Remember Sonic? Sonic 3's coming out next month.
Yes. Yes.
Remember
Yeah,
how long the intermission was between Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and then Sonic 2 and Sonic 3?
every
Um
2 years.
my best
Oh,
friend
damn.
my best friend's having a really big event. We're going to the Alamo Draft House in Yonkers to see Sonic 3, Hedgehog 3.
Wait,
I've
And
when?
been wanting to my friends, and
the
also
day it comes out on December 20th.
December. Wait, is it
I'm
on a
also
week?
looking forward to the new Lord of the
It's
Rings
on
anime.
it's on a Friday.
Yeah,
Huh.
I'm also looking
I
forward to
may
Lord of the
join.
Rings, War of the
You want to
Rohirrim.
join?
Yeah. Are you
Okay.
That
available,
I'm also
Lee?
looking
I don't
forward
know.
to.
What's the date again?
December
December
20th
20th.
Oh,
on
I
a
don't know.
Yeah,
Friday.
My
I work
calendar.
during the daytime.
Yeah,
It's gonna
that's
be
the
really
only thing.
far.
Yeah.
It's
It's
at
gonna be really
nighttime.
far for me too.
It's actually at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, that's too late for me.
Yeah, it's
Is
at
it too
10
late,
o'clock.
Lee? What do
Oh,
you think?
because I have to commute
Oh,
all
that's
the
too
way.
late for me.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
have to commute all the way back up to Westchester.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too. And I don't want
Uh,
to take Uber from
wait.
Yonkers to the
The Alamo
Disabled.
Draft
I don't
House.
want to do
Oh,
that.
wow.
yeah, they
Yeah.
like
No.
search. They have
That's in
like
Manhattan, right? Not in Westchester?
Oh wait, in Yonkers?
Yonkers.
Yonkers
No,
is
it's in
like
Yonkers.
near
Yonkers is a
Westchester.
part
That's a
of
part of
Westchester.
Westchester, actually.
Yeah, it's a part of
Yeah, Yonkers
Westchester.
is near Westchester.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
far
it
for
is.
Ara and me, but
Yeah, it's
yeah.
far for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
far
it
for
is.
us.
But
Yeah.
I can handle it. It's
Okay.
because
Yeah,
so I'll think about
For
it.
me, I'm gonna be so tired from work and
I'll
stuff.
let my other friend Dean, my other friend Dean William Lambros know that you're interested in coming.
Yeah, Josh has two deans, by the way.
I do, I do,
I'm
I do.
Dean A or Dr. Dean, and he's Dean L.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Josh, you're like a college. You have a lot of deans.
I, put them.
I love that.
I
Yeah,
love those zingers. That was a good one, Lee.
yeah.
The more the merrier.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Oh, this was so enjoyable. I gotta tell you, time flies too.
It's a lot of fun.
It's
A
almost
lot of
100 minutes.
Wow.
Wow. So I'll be so I'll let Lee introduce. Lee, like who where can we follow you, Lee?
My Instagram handle is hybridarts200. You could also find me on Facebook under Lee Grotto. And also, I'm on TikTok, although I don't post as much as I should, also under Lee Grotto. And you could find my podcast on Spotify. It's called State of the Arts.
Yeah.
All right. And Ara, you're next.
So you can, so if you want to follow my cosplay Instagram page, is Aura Tara Cosplay, like my name, displayed as my cosplay Instagram page, and I also have a personal Instagram page. If you want to follow me, if you want to follow me in my personal life, is Miss A Aura with AHRAAA, I believe. I believe some of you might have me. Maybe, and I'm on Facebook. My real first and last name Our Song, and I'm also on YouTube with I use my Google account. I linked it to a YouTube account, and I'm also on TikTok. Even though I don't really post much. I don't really go there much. I don't really
Yeah.
post much. So and that's that. And I'm also on Twitter, even though I don't go on Twitter very much.
Mhm. All right,
Yeah.
Josh. I think you're a
Um,
friendly gamer cosplayer, right?
so yeah, so my cosplay Instagram is friendly gamer cosplayer with the Z.
Yeah.
My regular Instagram is friendlyboy157, and my Twitch channel is friendly gamer B.
All right. And for me, I am Wild Goldine, or you can call me Dean. I have friends who call me Dr. Dean, Kuya Dean. I had someone call me Dr. Info as well because I have so much information. It's over here. These are my handles. So I have Instagram, it's Wild Goldine, YouTube, Twitter, not that letter. Okay, sorry, Elon. TikTok, which they may ban in January, but I'm still keeping TikTok. I don't care. Twitch, Facebook, and then there's Discord. I may get a Blue Sky. We'll see. I'm on what's that thing called? Stream? Is it Stream? It's the one that looks like a little thing, or Steam. But I don't use Steam too much, so I don't put that there. But the main ones I go to is Instagram and YouTube. Twitch, I go sometimes. I will tell you when. Facebook, I'm there sometimes. Discord, you can text me and all that. I do more cosplay with the TikTok, all that kind of thing. So you'll find me there, but Instagram and YouTube are my common ones. So this has been episode 7 of Let's Meet on Twitch with Wild Goldine. I want to thank you, Josh. I want to
Thank
thank you,
you.
Ara, and I want to
Thank
thank
you.
my guest co-host Lee
And thank you,
for
Dave.
making this a another great episode. Another
Thank
great
you so
episode.
much.
Tremendous one. Yes.
Bye.
We
Bye,
did
Bye.
it.
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye. Thank
And
you.
Bye.
I'll
Happy
let you know when we'll do
holidays.
another episode. But I can't wait.
Bye,
Yay!
Yeah, I can't wait to
everybody.
do more cosplay episodes where we
Thank
talk
you.
about cosplay and I interview cosplayers. And and for everyone, well, not yet. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is. If I don't see you before 2024, Happy New Year as well, just in case. And I hope you have a great one. See you. Bye
Bye
bye.
Bye.
bye.